Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in and check out your boy, P Farm, thinking right now here in my lab. I've got a little attitude. I'm about to get my rant on. I didn't want to get into this fire, but I got to put my 2 cents in it. So just want to let you know ahead of time. This is going to be a good lesson, but it's subliminal message for some people. Some people won't like it. Don't care. Let's go. Right is some 25 rules to live by. Storyteller, story with a message. My message is a story for life. I give you life lessons. You tune in and receive, and I hope you use them. I greatly appreciate you. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. Practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get there together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You will when I get through, because that's what I do. It's rhetorical, but if you know how to answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A lot of that going on. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. There's not enough of that going on. So that's why I do what I do for you. I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken you. I'm a spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself and two, may I be true. Right thinkers, I've been hearing, I try to not to get involved, but I got to talk about this right quick. Right thinkers, let's talk about P.S. Public service announcement. You can't become great after death. I'm just saying, it's wrong. So, yeah. You see where I'm going with this? Don't worry, you will when I get there. Let's rock. For me, your greatness, and I tell you, I practice for it daily, is in the great things, the works that you do in your lifetime. What? Before you pass on. We can't claim greatness after death if you ain't done nothing in life to signify greatness. It's getting personal. I gotta move side. I gotta find that moment because that's driving. I see enough people. I'm done with that horse. Let's just get on to the concept of greatness and how it was recognized. Not just because somebody got killed and all of a sudden they're great. No. I know him. Like I said, don't want that for nobody. It ain't about that. It's about understanding. Ain't nothing great about him. Let me stop that right now. So, again, Muhammad Ali did great things where inside the ring and outside. Okay, not just a boxer. No, he's a great individual. That's the difference. So don't tell me this. Not even in. Come on, stop. But y'all doing this all this nonsense. I can't deal with that. So let me get this out the way. I can't even get with this. I got pissed off already. See, in sports, in that arena, the only team who attended, in sports, great team, Miami Dolphins. Why? They went undefeated for a whole year. Have anybody done it? Greatness. But that's great. Well, 16-1, don't get it done. Undefeated is undefeated. That's what I mean by you got to show. You don't just, he was great. Because no, stop that. That's annoying to me. They achieved greatness as a team by what? Going undefeated for a whole season. And everybody came out and they did work to them as a team. Okay? A great team. See, no matter what you think and feel about, don't make a difference. Whoever on that team, they got greatness for history. They going down in history. This guy don't need history of greatness. He ain't done nothing to put him in the arena. So I'm going to keep harping on that point. Watch this. Everything I hear going to make my point about greatness. And he ain't nowhere near it. That's purpose of my lesson, excuse me. Get a deep breath, calm yourself down. Yeah, you worked up, but I'm sweating already. Our ancient ancestors, they reached great level in civilization by what? Living in harmony, by what? Knowing themselves, educating themselves, and living like spiritually enlightened people in harmony with each other for thousands of years. Thousands with an S, that means more than one. We ain't came a week close to that. Greatness. Again, what you think don't make a difference. They were great. Again, greatness is done when? While you're alive. It's the work that you put in to show what? The difference in ordinary and great. Ordinary work is, yeah, that's cool, that's respected, but it ain't great. How you achieve greatness after death when you're alive? You wasn't even in the damn ballpark. Now you did. Oh, he was great, man. No, he wasn't. Sorry, there you go. I keep going. I'm so tired of seeing that nonsense. It really gets to me. I'm not getting, and I'm keep saying it, I'm not getting to that phrase, that argument, or even a debate. I'm making facts. I'm stating points. So I'm not here to do how I feel. No, I'm just telling you, that's what I'm saying is not right. How about that? I'm just sticking with that. I'm trying to be politically correct. But this is just, it's ridiculous. All right, I'll leave it there. But I'm stating facts, not my emotional opinion. When I get upset, you know the difference. But the point is still there. All the people that we saw as a great person was all what? Doing what we saw at the time of them doing the work as great work. We didn't ingratiate them with greatness once they died. Or got killed. Sorry about that. But I don't give a damn. 100 years, you still wouldn't be considered great. Why? You ain't. Ain't nothing you did. That stuff you doing, ain't nothing great about that. Obnoxious nonsense. Moving on. I study a lot of great people. That's my thing. I want to know what made them great. How they get great. So I know greatness when I see it, hear it. And none of them became great after their death. They was great before they passed on or were assassinated or killed. We got them too. Jesus didn't become great after death. Moving on. Again, hell, I'm practicing for what I call greatness, just being my best self, giving it my best shot in my life. So I know what greatness look like. I know what greatness feels to think. All that I know. And he ain't none of that. Personally, that's not my opinion. That's just a fact. Moving on. And by living righteous and doing great works daily for what I consider, for me, I'm happy with that. If somebody sees it great, I could care less. Recognize it. So again, but if I die today, won't nobody say the right thing was great? So it don't work that way. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Again, greatness is shown. And when you start labeling people great who ain't, you just tarnishing the great concept. It's not for everybody. Not a title that everybody can have. Greatness is shown in the great works or the deeds by the person or persons, whoever it was, doing it. You don't give them great accolades after they pass on if they didn't deserve it or earn it while they was here. Does that make sense? Or maybe it's just me. Yeah, it's a little personal. It's driving me crazy. I didn't get to the nonsense, but no, I ain't even getting to his political, I'm not his rhetoric. I ain't entertaining none of that. There's no need for that. Y'all beating that horse to death. My point is the greatness. No. I got to stop there. I got to say something. My 2 cents, I got to throw my 2 cents in this one. This is my 2 cents. Okay. If you're not a good person at heart and in life, you don't become great after death. That's the part that just drives me crazy. I guess you see that. I was a local drug dealer back in the day. Early in my life, when I was ignorant. Okay. Now, I'm doing good work, God's work daily. And I don't want to be remembered for that. The greatness should be in the work I'm doing after that, because that wasn't great. To some knuckles here, he was the man, yeah, I remember him, yeah, blah, blah. That ain't great. The reputation, get it right. Reputation and greatness, two different things. Sorry, calm down. Where we at? Now let's talk about great. Okay, good people at heart. I wasn't a good person, I learned through life and changed. So now my work I'm doing now, and how long ago, we'll see how it goes. But if I die right now, everybody will say I was great. If you're not a good-hearted person, meaning you're egoistical, you will never do anything great. Why? Because selfish people don't do great things. The rule is if you live respected and righteous, when you die, you will be what? Missed. And remember, what? Fondly, in a good way. Some even say, great. If they had the pleasure to recognize and see the greatness, then they will give you the accolade. But everybody don't get that title. You can't be disrespectful in your walk through life, okay? And to keep a race or a group of people down, disrespecting their intellect, disrespecting everything about them, and you say negative things that's really untrue. That no way in the world you can put that in great. Those ingredients don't go in greatness. He had the qualities of what an ordinary person. Simple that. Ain't nothing great about him or his rhetoric or what he represented or stood for. JFK, great. Malcolm X, great. Martin Luther King, great. Why? They did great and good works for what? For people, not them damn selves. Their goal was to help. Jesus put him in there. Moses put him in. Anybody who did something for other people, you can see that as being great. Selfish people, egotistic people are not great. And they all perform their greatness, what? Before their demise. Greatness, again, is shown in what? In life, while you're alive. How? By doing great things. It's real easy. You can't make up greatness. You can't fabricate greatness. You can't what? Oh, man. What is the frame there? Something about frame. Oh, I get you. I can't hit. My brain freezing right now. I am my train of thought. But greatness, again, is seen. Great athletes become great by what? Their deeds on the field. And what endeavor it was. The hoop court, the basketball court, the boxing ring, the baseball field, whatever field endeavor, they showed their greatness. Again, it's shown. It's not assumed. It's not opinionated. To make an unintelligent or good person a great intellect after death is just wrong. That's my point. That's my case. I can drop the pen, but I got a little more to say about that. But that's just a fact. It ain't my feeling. It ain't my thing. That's a fact. I'm not here to state my emotions. I could care less about that. It ain't about emotions. It's just facts. Again, if I would die teaching right thinking, and I'm being remembered as a great drug dealer, that would be crazy. The people who knew me when I was doing what I was doing obviously didn't know me when I'm doing what I'm doing now, so they got no stake in the matter. Their opinion don't count. For those who like what he was doing, your opinion don't count. Why? Because y'all just distorted and you too evolved. So logic and reason takes over. No, ain't happening. Moving on. No statues, nothing. Just y'all give him his little stuff and move on. Next, simple as that. Spare me, please. All right. I'm not playing that game. So I'm not going to go back to who did. Nah. Let me get this out the way. I'm just getting a little upset right now. So I got to get this done. Again, and let me tell you that I didn't want to get into this thing. I couldn't. But every now and then I got this little, I'm paying attention. Just to let you know, yeah, I'm and I ain't gonna talk about the other nonsense. I wasted my time again, so I don't do this. But this one, I hope this lesson here about greatness ain't about this nonsense of back and forth by his rhetoric. No, it's about greatness and that y'all trying to tag on him that he don't deserve. That's my lesson. That's my message for this right here. I can damn the subliminal. I'm telling you straight out. All right, let's go. Let me wrap this up before I get out in trouble. I can't, and I know I won't be seen as great if I, didn't do great things in my life. Where did it come from? I've done a lot of stuff. And I know one who did it, and I wouldn't grade it as great. How about that? I wouldn't rate myself as great. That's just a fact, a truth. Why? I did nothing of greatness. I raised a son, but that ain't considered great. I ain't got a problem with that. I practice to be my best self. If you look at being your best self, okay, now I'm in the running. That's all I do. Understand that. Let me wrap it up. If my right thinking philosophy grows in numbers because it works for anyone who practices it, it going on, and everybody, what do you think will happen to me? Yeah, okay. So I don't aspire for that. Why? That's going to mean bad things for me. Sometimes being great ain't what you want. I don't want to be, keep that. Why? That drum major instinct? No. Christmas addict, the first one? No, I don't want that title. I don't want to be the first in nothing, okay? I'm riding by the Jewish holiday yesterday. They all over the place. I said, all these people out here, what don't you see? Us. Why don't you go? I don't give a damn what they do. I'm just trying to, everybody rock on the Jews. I go through Jewtown. They do what they do. They New Year's. They celebrate New Year's right now. They're New Year's. Rosh Hashanah. Okay, rock whoever they do. But again, that's what they do. They don't care if y'all like it, with it or not. That's what they do. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You do what you're doing. You can care less what somebody's thinking, feeling about it. That's my right thinking philosophy motto. Okay? And the Jews practice it too. They don't care. Shit, I'm with them. All right? But if I only had a few million followers of my concept, then after I die, they want to make me great. No, that ain't how it's done. Okay? Because a few people, like I said, if you like it, you got a whole bunch of cement. Damn, that stuff we talking. Why? We don't got time for that. Everybody pick and choose what they like. I don't understand that. So again, that don't make you great because a few people like what you do. That's what I'm trying to tell you. We know greatness. We know greatness. Okay? So don't let nobody tag somebody great that don't deserve that tag. Why? It demeans the quality of the title. Simple. If you spent your life doing great works, then in your death, your greatness will be respected, remembered, and honored and recognized. That's what it's all about. He wasn't doing great work. So how did he get great? Moving on, take it in. Now we're going to land it in now. All, not some, not most, all great people who have earned that title have done what? Great things and don't always get the recognition. That doesn't mean that they wasn't great and thing they did wasn't great. Just everybody don't have to witness and pay homage to it. Why? The people who appreciated it, those are the ones who will. Okay? And if it's enough for them, then you get that. But other than that, everybody just do what they do. Okay? And greatness is the title for those who excel at what they do. That's all. So save it for them. He ain't them. Moving on. Take it in. I appreciate you tuning in. I ain't trying to offend nobody, but just trying to make a point. He ain't great. That's my point. How about that? I can make it real simple. All right. I went all around the Mulberry Bush to make that point. Hope I got it clear. Make it clear to you. It ain't personal. It ain't opinion. It's a fact. To be seen or respected as great, that takes a lot of great things that have to be done before you reach that level. And then after death, they will be seen as great when, even after you die, your greatness will still be recognized and appreciated. You can't create or fabricate greatness after somebody died to make them great. No. I said, you can't, you can't fake influence. I couldn't get that out of my mind to save my life. Really, you can't imitate greatness. You can't manufacture greatness. It is what it is. That's the lesson. Hope you enjoyed it. More importantly, I hope you got the message. I'm out. Right thinkers, may you all live to be 100. Me, 100 miles a day. So I know that my right thinkers who know what greatness looks like have passed away. Because obviously, some of us not right thinkers Really don't.